So good afternoon everyone, lovely day. And again, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, no beast of Punjab. Bradford, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. That one's got axe on it. It's one big black axe hatchet job. Saw Trap in Dis, Norfolk, UK. That one's got a bit of a lie on it. And Scotland Yard. Daniel Morgan, who was going to expose corrupt police at Scotland Yard, ended up with an axe in his head in the Golden Lion pub car park. So no red car. Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, we don't think so. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So one big cover up, or to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So no beast of Punjab, Bradford, no ritual serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff. One very big Porky Pie serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 19 years now. They do want to extradite Christian B to the UK to charge him with the murder of Madeleine McCann. Can see an X up there. X marks the spot. Dis, Norfolk, UK, 17 on that one. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And he's a very tall man down there. It's a very good film, Split, and again they will pay to make you disappear. Where the lad has 24 split personalities. The 24th personality is the beast, and the beast is taller. So the big Dis, Norfolk, UK, black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And no Dis lawnmower man here, can see DC free, Hope Church now. All full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnosis. And that is a very good film, The Final Girl, rich boys hunting young girls for blood sport, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And the lorry had 22 on it. So really is a 22-year catch 22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And here's a cracking watch, True Detectives, Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson, Woody Harrison, the Lawnmower Man, the Yellow King, satanic serial killer riding round in a white pickup abducting children and young girls. Again, no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I don't think so. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, ritual killer here. And there was a silver Mondeo that went by, and again, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. And as always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. So if you look up Voice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, it's based on actual events. Now it's disclosed, excuse me, it's disclosed in police interviews and statements how people transform during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig know-alls, knob stickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. As always, you can see Discalton Road Assassins for details. Norfolk Cubers, Coppers, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk UK, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And there was a silver Mondeo that went past to put it all into context. Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, and again you can see Disables Taxis. Discalton Road Assassins, you do get free monster lies with every fare. So Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer. 22 miles from here, Ipswich. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis Norfolk UK really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And again a 4-man crew in Dis and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in, but no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issuer. Certainly wasn't me. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. One big monster switch. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence. That one's got number 7 on it. For the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless that's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And there is another cold case down in Somerset, a 25-year-old woman who was murdered 30 years ago, Christopher Halliwell, already doing a life sentence for a double murder of 2 young girls. But Somerset police do believe that Melanie Hall was his 3rd victim that he was responsible for. So we had Melanie Hall, Christopher Halliwell down in Somerset. Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, Victoria Hall. That's quite interesting. That's Sarah there. She normally speaks when she come by. I always just say hello, just be sociable. If she's on her own, she did walk by with her builder boyfriend the other day from just down the road. I was going out to the car, just said hello, you're right. She half acknowledged me. Obviously her builder boyfriend totally blanked me and then was scowling at her for even half acknowledging me or speaking to me. So, Skelton Road assassins, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. And a very deadly serial killer virus in Norfolk, UK, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. All delivered by Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers, only have infected everyone apart from me. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Again, her and her partner, not true detectives, all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, and certainly not mine. So no Black Panther, Puma, Cougar, Jaguar, no ritual killer here, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. No mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer, no one's got limey on it, no blitz limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. And as always, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, far in person, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer. Liar, liar, pants on fire, no longer with us, God rest his soul. Two blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. No one's also got limey on it. And you can see Camilla, the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch. Hello there. Certainly will make you the Wicker Man in Norfolk, UK. The Wicker basket is woven together with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell, all to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So again, one big cover up. So, no mad monster, serial killer here. Can see Prince William, Prince Harry for details, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. All in the bag, Skelton Road assassins. So the truth versus a big monster lie in Norfolk, UK. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. Certainly want their big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lie to swallow and crush me. Again, set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key. All to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragon. His high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And the story is all online for the world to see free, despite many social media accounts being burnt down for exposing the truth. They certainly will make more than your social media accounts disappear. We'll pay to make you disappear or box you up, lock you up, throw away the key. Bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are, but no monster here. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff, one precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. No black wizard, Sandringham serial killer. Terrorist, is sure, I don't think so, so all in the bag. And that is Kelly there. She used to be Brian Numbnuts Goodman's neighbour, 4 elaborate close in this. That one's got 55 on it. And 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk, UK. Again, why you do have to follow your golden compass. Where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. My Christian calling at the time was number 25 Cromwell Street. No bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors, or buried in the garden. Certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. So the Big Dis Norfolk, UK, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 4 elaborate close in this, wanted to be kingpin, centre stage. Number 1 player, number 1 assassin in my assassination. Where I used to stay sometimes when I was in this, posting all over, excuse me, posting all over, hello Wendy, you right? Posting all over social media. As always, you can see Disco and Road Assassins for details. Not only claiming I am the Big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it. No one else can, only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can. 4 elaborate close in this Norfolk, UK, another big liar, pants on fire. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Gopher, Windsor SS. I haven't seen the man and the woman, again they will pay to make you disappear. Again, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Gopher, Windsor SS. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 4 elaborate close in this, also claiming the Polish will kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with at the time. Over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans. So they believe that big monster lie that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl. You certainly would be brown bread dead. They would avenge her blood. And plenty of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. But no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, is sure, I don't think so. But fortunately I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time. Daniel and Co did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day finds, September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine.